Football isn't about the best players. It's about how those players fit together. And when Lionel Messi, Neymar, and Kylian Mbappé finally played together at Paris Saint-Germain, it looked like perfection. But it never worked. On paper, they had everything. Messi, the creator. Neymar, the magician. Mbappé, the finisher. 3 roles, 3 superstars. 1 unstoppable attack. At least, that's what everyone thought. Because here's the truth no one wanted to admit. All 3 wanted freedom. Messi doesn't defend much. Neymar doesn't track back consistently. Mbappé prefers to stay high and attack. Individually, world class. Together, a defensive liability. Modern football is ruthless. If 1 player doesn't defend, you can hide it. If 2 don't defend, you suffer. If 3 don't defend, you collapse. Every time PSG lost the ball, there was a gap, midfield exposed, defense under pressure, opponents running straight through them. And at the highest level, 1 weakness is enough to destroy you. PSG had 3. Then came the second problem, positioning. Messi drifts inside. Neymar drifts inside. Both want the ball to feet. Both slow the game down. Both want control. Mbappé, he wants the opposite. Space, speed, direct runs. He doesn't wait. He explodes. So instead of balance, they created conflict. Messi and Neymar dropping deep. Mbappé isolated up front. Huge gaps between them. No rhythm, no flow. Sometimes they didn't look like a trio. They looked like 3 solo players wearing the same shirt. Then came the third problem. Ego. Mbappé became the center of the project, the future, the face of the club. Neymar didn't like it. Tension grew. Moments became arguments. Penalties became battles. Passes became complaints. And Messi, he stayed silent, but distant. At FC Barcelona, everything revolved around him. At PSG, he had to share control, adjust, adapt. And for the first time in his career, he looked human. So, instead of 1 leader, PSG had confusion. Fourth problem, work rate. The best teams run. They press, they fight, they sacrifice. PSG's front 3, they waited. No pressing, no tracking back, no intensity. Which meant one thing, the rest of the team had to suffer. Midfield overworked, defense constantly exposed. And when big teams punished them, PSG had no response. But the biggest problem? Chemistry. Messi and Neymar had connection, history, understanding. Mbappé had explosiveness, individual brilliance, game-changing speed. But together, they never became one. Their movements didn't match. Their timing felt off. Their decisions disconnected. One wanted the ball short. One wanted to dribble. One wanted to run in behind. 3 different ideas. 1 broken attack. And when football gets chaotic, you rely on instinct, on chemistry, on trust. PSG had none of it. So when the big Champions League moments came, they didn't react as a unit. They reacted alone. 1 pressing, 1 walking, 1 waiting. That split-second difference, that's where games are lost. And PSG kept losing them. Because talent isn't enough. Names aren't enough. Highlights aren't enough. Balance wins. Structure wins. Sacrifice wins. And PSG had none of those at the top of the pitch. There was also a deeper issue. Responsibility. When things went wrong, no one adjusted. No one dropped deeper to help. No one changed their game for the team. Each star kept playing their own way, hoping individual brilliance would fix everything. But at the highest level, football punishes selfish balance. It demands adaptation. It demands compromise. And PSG's front 3 never truly compromised. They never fully sacrificed their freedom. for the system. That's why it failed, not because they weren't great, but because they didn't complete each other. Too much freedom, not enough responsibility. Too much brilliance, not enough balance. Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, a trio the world dreamed of, that never became a team. And in the end, football exposed the truth. You don't win with the biggest stars. You win with the right system, the right roles, and players willing to do the work no one talks about. Because the difference between a great attack and a winning team is everything you don't see.